What is up, guys? My name is Aaron Godby. I've spent over $10 million on advertorials with Google Ads, and I've generated over $40 million in return. And in this video, I will show you the easiest way to generate advertorials with AI in less than 15 minutes. So if you've been daring to start advertorials, you don't know where to start, this video is exactly for you. Now, before we start, I want to make two quick disclaimers. Number one, credit where credit is due. And while I've been in the advertorial game for many years, recently I've been reading a lot about the work of Harvey Carnegie, Steve Georgi, and Nick Terriot. And our internal process, of which this is a simplified version, has drawn a lot from their teachings. So if you want to get some real value, go check out their stuff. And disclaimer number two, as just mentioned, this is a simplified version of our process. Okay, so this will give you fast results. However, if you want the real deal, if you want the full process and you need help with advertorials for Google Ads, make sure to hit me up and I'll show you how we crush. Now, with that being said, let's get right into it. All right, so let's get started with this. For the sake of this video, we're going to create a 5 reasons listicle. Okay, this will work for comparison. This will work for breaking news, story-based, caveman pages, whatever, but we're going to do 5 reasons here today. And step number 1 is to actually go ahead and save the PDP. Now, we're going to use Snox as an example. It's a massive German D2C brand, vastly successful, very strong on the marketing side, very strong on their store, and that's how we're going to use their PDP. Make sure that it has at least 10 reviews on there. If it doesn't have 10 reviews, source the review separately from the store, from Amazon, whatever, and make sure to add them. Okay, so just head on over to the PDP, hit the right click, print, save as PDF, and you're done. Okay, step number 2 is to actually feed the AI. We're going to use ChatGPT for this. There's other AIs that are more specialized for copywriting, but just to make it easy, we're going to use Chat here. Okay, so you go ahead and you enter this prompt. Upload the PDP and say, analyze the product page and tell me the target market, problems and pain points, and primary promise. And because this PDP is in German, I'm going to ask Chat to do it all in English. Okay, so once you do that, this is what you get. You get a good analysis of the target market, the problems they have, sweaty feet, poor fit, durability issues, something I've encountered with socks for sure, and the primary promise of the brand. Okay. Step number 2 is to actually ask the AI to locate social proof, which it will pull from the PDP again. Okay, so getting some more information here. Step number 3 is to ask it to list traditional solutions and explain why they fail. This is very important. And we can see here the information it pulls: standard cotton socks, thick sports socks. Like, I've literally had all these products and I know that these issues here, they're accurate. Okay, so this is also very valuable. Step number 3, prompt number 4 is to identify the real root cause, the UMP, and the real solution, the unique mechanism. And here we go. Explains all of that, explains why they fail, explains what makes Snox better. And next up, we're going to ask it to pull product information, like what the product is, the results, price guarantee, and package options. Again, a lot of this stuff, and we will have already processed, but I find that it helps to get the AI to reflect on the input you give it, right? I find that when you ask it at the end to pull it all together, you get better results if you do it in steps and you get it to sort of reflect on the same things or similar things multiple times. Okay, so again, starting to bring it all together. Next up, we're going to ask it again to specifically list all testimonials. That's going to help it to match testimonials better with specific reasons later on, which it did here very nicely. And now we get to the main prompt, which is basically asking it to write the listicle. Okay, and we're going to give it a bit of information on some sections that we want. We're going to, tell it that it can add any sections it deems useful from a copywriting and direct response perspective, and just some basic stuff like a headline calling out the target audience and adding social proof, communicating benefits, an intro section, the reasons, an image visualizing the reason, the text explaining the reason, social proof underpinning it, offer and CTA, and so on. Okay, so this is the first draft that we get. 5 reasons why 2.7 million people swear by Snox sneakers. 5 reasons why 2.7 people... Come on. 5 reasons why 2.7 million people swear by Snox sneaker socks and why we'll never go back to ordinary socks again. Okay, good headline. I like it. I like this in particular. It shows me the AI understands where I'm trying to go. Nice introduction. Good reasons that directly building on what the product is about. Dry feet, anti-sweat and fresh, a really good fit. Longevity, they last. Anti-hole guarantee, they actually have this guarantee. I like that they're connecting this benefit to the guarantee. And guys, this comes from making the AI reflect, okay? And as you see also some social proof underpinning exactly that reason. That's exactly what we want. Anyways, long story short, I'm happy with it, okay? But I want a few more tweaks. So one of the things I want is I want it to be more specific. This is too generic for me. 2.7 million people. Like I want it, this is geared towards a specific audience, okay? So say, for example, I want to gear it towards women that are between 21 and 35. They work in an office and they go to the gym, okay? I want a bit more meat on the reasons. I want the intro to focus more on supporting the headline as opposed to introducing the author. And I want the author to be someone that resonates more with the audience, okay? Because Jacob that talks about sweaty feet for women sounds a bit weird. We don't want that, okay? So here we go. This is what it spits out. Already I see it's longer, it's geared more towards women, but for me, this is too long. 5 reasons why 2.7 million people are switching to Snox sneaker socks and why they are must-have for your busy office days and after-work workouts. Too long, okay? So immediately told him, make the headline shorter. And this is what we got. Why 2.7 million trust Snox for office days and gym nights. I like that. Like, it's snappy, it's getting the point across. I like it. This obviously has to be tweaked to be accurate. But yeah, this is the result that we got in just under 6 minutes. And I have to say, I'm pretty happy. I like the detail. I like how it's geared towards our target audience. And especially stuff like that, like, you know, it even tells you what kind of visuals you should put in. Woman stepping out of sneakers after work, showing dry, fresh feet. Woman lacing up sneakers with socks perfectly fitted and smooth. This one I really like. And as you can see, when you give feedback to the AI, it gives you some really good improvements as well. So that's pretty much it. That's how you do it. If you need help with this, hit me up. I'm more than happy to help you build some crushing advertorials for Google Ads. I would recommend do use AI if you're short on time, but do spend the time to do the work and learn the basics of copywriting and advertorials, and that will allow you to just tweak it so much better and get much better results. That's it from my side. This was part 2 of a 3-part series. In part number 3, we're going to look at how to actually build